Well, we're about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. His dad certainly had a few of these. Joey Porter Jr. there for the sack. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Here we go.
Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Fields. And Lazard's got it again. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Steelers' 47.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Derek Harmon, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here, the first sack of the season? Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
319, got
Fields now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team, and boy, are they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the Jets' 31-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. A handoff for Warren. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Here's a screen with Gainwell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
In motion left goes Reynolds.
38-yard line.
On play action, Fields. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Rodgers now to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. Now the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete to Lazard. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Here's Rodgers to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
A gain of 14. And the Steeler 1st down.
So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
He'll buy some time right. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Got his man, it's Warren. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to throw once more. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ray McDonald gets in there to take him down.
Loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow here on the goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, Scott.
To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. Running free at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he'll find Hall. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Steelers 26-yard line.
Fields. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jets.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Rodgers. That completes it again to Metcalf.
Rodgers pass.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and a couple. Rodgers again now. Short throw to Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Steelers.
To throw is Rodgers. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And the Steelers first down.
On play action, now Rodgers. To to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Chargers begin Jim Harbaugh year 2 with a Week 1 victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Jahan Dotson. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Alvin Kamara. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Saints do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On the give, it's Warren. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Now a run with Warren. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it. Warren. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here is 3rd and 5.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Warren. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Williams on the stop. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now it's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They toss it to Warren. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Johnson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Johnson again, and this time he is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Boswell for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son.
Lazard will go in motion right. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. In motion left goes Reynolds. One play action. Fields. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. T.J. Watt in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Back to throw. Fields. Forced out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Here we go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Seibert's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steelers' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down. On the run, it's Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and Look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here we go, Scott.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Here's Fields. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Fields. Able to shake him off. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 5. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Alex Highsmith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Alex Highsmith drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Rodgers. He'll check this down to Johnson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
At the 32-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. from midfield. Here's Rodgers. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
4-yard line.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
He'll get this to Lazard, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, sir.
To throw is Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st down. Will McDonald there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Warren will try the right side. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.